Jon Stewart has a podcast from, The Daily Show or whatever the fuck he does. And he looks like shit, by the way, not getting his adrenochrome. Anyway, he has a podcast. He has Pete Buttigieg on, right? Remember him? Transportation Secretary, clusterfuck in L.A., ships offshore, not being able to offload because the guy's an inexperienced person that doesn't know what he's doing. That's what happens when the Democrats, they need people in their inner circle that will go along with their bullshit. Their transgenderism, their wokeism, their Satanism. So, they have to hire good old boys. They have to hire their best friends. They're not hiring the most highly qualified for the positions in the government, Pete Buttigieg. So, and that's why you have situations like that when people aren't qualified. I'm not going to hire my buddies if I become president. I'm going to hire motherfuckers that know how to do the job. My buddy back in high school, he don't need to be running the Secretary of Defense, you know what I'm saying? Or, or the FCC, or the DOJ, or all that shit, right? So anyways, here's the fun thing about Pete Buttigieg, right? He's gay, and he has a husband, and they had a baby. And they did a photo op when they got their baby from the hospital. They put his boyfriend, lover, husband, whoever, they put him in a gown, gave him a little bracelet like he gave birth through his penis, and had him sit there in the bed with the baby. And that was the photo. Pete Buttigieg leaning over the bed with this husband who just gave birth out of his penis. I mean, why couldn't they have just been laying next to the bed, him and his boyfriend, husband, whatever, God bless him, just, thanking the woman that actually did give birth. But the woman wasn't even in the picture. It was just him, his gay boyfriend, laying in the bed, exhausted from giving birth to that baby. Optics are everything, people. And don't buy the bullshit, because it's all bullshit. And what's that guy? Yeah. The Daily Show? Nobody's watching this shit no more. Jon Stewart. Just drink some more adrenochrome. Seriously, the dude looks like shit. That's what happens when they get cut off from their fix. Anyway, I love you and have a wonderful day.